Hi there, Sam from Backwater Reptiles here. Uh, we know that some people don't understand how can you ship live reptiles and amphibians through the mail? How does that work? And there may be some apprehension there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little time and we're going to show you exactly how we pack the animals so that they do arrive safely, which they do the vast majority of the time. We have a very high success rate. We'll go over some of the standard shipping procedures expected by FedEx and UPS, and also a few things that we've learned along the way. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to pack up one of these critters. What we've got is a juvenile giant African bullfrog. Great pet. So with the actual animals, we use air holes right here in the cup. We've also got some damp moss. That depends on the animal. So for a tortoise, we probably wouldn't use damp moss. Chameleon would be even different, but we always take into consideration the type of animal that we're shipping. The box itself is strong cardboard with styrofoam insulation. We pad it a little bit with some packing paper, and then we set the animal inside and arrange it so it's firmly in there. Now, the next question is, where is this package being shipped? Is it going to be warm? Is it going to be cold? Is it going to be, in that nice 70-degree range? We determine here if we would use a heat pack, a 40-hour heat pack, or if we would use a cold pack wrapped in newspaper. And we would position that generally on the side of the box or affixed to the top like that. We've had great success with that. Now, one thing that I wanted to address is that some customers will say, hey, there was no heat pack in our box. It was 78 degrees where we are. And it's really important that you remember we have to take into consideration where the animal is being shipped from. So we're in Northern California, and if it's 95 degrees here and it's going to leave from our airport, we can't put a heat pack in it because it would overheat the box. There are a lot of considerations that go into the heat pack as far as how many degrees it raises the temperature. Depends on the box size, how well it's insulated, but we can't use a heat pack in an instance like that, and that's something that some customers don't realize, and we always explain that. Another thing is we would poke some air holes in the box. The box itself, even without air holes, the animal is going to be getting air because this isn't an airtight box. But during the FedEx certification process to ship live reptiles and amphibians, they actually tell you poke holes at your own risk, because what that does, too many air holes, is going to increase the air exchange within the box, but also the temperature exchange. So if it's 85 degrees here, it's going to become 85 degrees inside the box much more quickly than if there were just a couple air holes here and here. So that's another thing that we take into consideration. We look at all aspects of each individual shipment as we prepare for it. Once we're set, we would put the top on, seal it up, and we would stamp it with our live harmless reptile on all four sides. We fix the FedEx or UPS overnight label to the top, and then our carrier picks it up and it's on its way to you. Okay, now that we've spent a little time telling you how we prepare for each individual shipment, we look at the temperatures, whether or not to use a heat or a cold pack or no pack at all, how we pack the animals. I'd like to talk a little bit about our live arrival guarantee, which we're very proud of, and that is we guarantee live arrival. We guarantee another 7 days after that, which we believe is the best in the industry. What does happen if a DOA occurs, and a DOA stands for dead on arrival? Firstly, know that that's quite rare. For our own business, that's about 2% of the time. So that means there's a 98% chance your animal is going to arrive alive and usually on time. So why would an animal arrive? DOA. It could be a carrier delay at their hub. It could be a missed connection. It could be an issue with the driver getting to your house on time. Regardless, please know that we have full-time employees covering our emails each day. And if something happens, we are here. We'll offer you a refund or a replacement. But either way, rest assured that we will take care of you.